About your instructor. Shihan Mikio Nishiuchi is the highest degreed and leading instructor in this country under the Zen Okinawan Kobudo Renne, which is the All Okinawan Kobudo Ancient Weapons Association. This organization specializes in Okinawan traditional weaponry, where many practitioners from many different styles of martial arts gather to learn weapons from qualified Kobudo specialists. The All Okinawan Ancient Weapons Association has its own ranking system as an art unto itself. The head of this organization is Kaicho Shimpo Mariyoshi, 10th degree black belt in Kobudo, who is the son of the founder and lives in Naha, Okinawa. This is the largest organization of Okinawan weapons worldwide, a highly respected organization in Okinawa, known among the Okinawans for its authentic, practical techniques and high teaching standards. Shihan Nishiuchi learned directly from and practiced under Kaicho Mariyoshi and Kancho Takeshi Kinjo in Naha, Okinawa. Shihan Nishiuchi is also the head instructor of Konan-Yu Karate Do in the United States and holds the title of Kyoshi, 7th Dan. Shihan Nishiuchi started karate when he was 13 years old in Kochi City, Japan, where he was born and lived for 31 years. He went to Okinawa to study karate and Kobudo because he knew that this is where both these arts originated. Kochi City, Japan, where he was born and studied, is the mecca of Iaido, and he holds a 3rd Dan in Iaido by the All Japan Kendo Federation and holds a certified Chuden degree by the 19th successor Sawada Sensei of Eishinryu. Shihan Nishiuchi has dedicated his whole life to the martial arts.
This tape is about kama, which is sickles in English. Every country has sickles. So is Okinawa. But not many countries develop sickles as a powerful weapons as Okinawan. I brought 3 different shapes. I'd like to explain to you how to choose sickles. I don't have to, no need to mention kama is a farming tools. The kama wasn't developed as a weapon to start with. Okinawan, they use kama sickles to harvest rice, wheat, or cut sugar canes. All the time, it's better to have some covers because sickles is a very sharp. When you choose kama, you have to have identical pairs. 2, or sometimes we use 3 different kinds of 3 as a pair. When you buy kama, we recommend to buy extra pairs. For one pair for kata, which is forms. The other pair is for kumite, which is pre-arranged fighting with partners. Actually, contact. So you don't have a dent for when you perform katas. Now, when you choose kama, first thing you have to choose is pins to hold blade. Some kama, which pairs in the market, they have only 1 pin. Better if you have 2 pins. Now, handle of the kama. When you hold to reverse, you have to come at least an elbow. And what type of wood, same as bow or the other wood weapons, grains have to run straight. If your grain runs to the angle, when fighting with partner and hit strong enough, easy to break. And also finish of the wood. Best way is not particularly finished, such as a varnish or stained. Plain wood That's the best way. When you sweat, the wood will absorb your sweat more than going back to your hand. As a result, you can hold weapon to it. Now, also you check nuts. If there's nuts between in the handles, it's also easy to break. Now, some sickle has rope. Rope is and go through rope. Rope is advantage and disadvantage. Advantage is even you lose it, you're not going to lose weapons. That's a very good part of it. Now, disadvantage is when you throw or opponent. It's when you cannot control your weapons. Also, you cannot control the sickle itself, such as when you need to throw, you need extra motion to throw. So that's your choice. Our organization we use without rope. Now, name of the parts of sickles, this we call ha, which is cutting blade, and this is a handle we call e, kama e. Shape of the sickles, when to throw, best to straight, like I show here, more than curved. If curved when you throw sickles, then easy to break or difficult to stick. But if more curved, then some part, cutting action is more easier and effective. And this kind of shape, particular shape, was very good to jab. Now you understand how to choose sickles. Now ready for traditional kama techniques. Now, we'd like to show you some exercise using traditional Okinawan kama. Hold normal and leave 1 inch or so from end. And the shoulder width, keep blade away from you. And push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Try to keep as straight as you can, not this way. Now, next is reverse grip. Again, blade is away from your elbow. Both reverse grip. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Different push-ups develop a different kind of muscles. Now we show you some setups and some leg exercise.
Now we'd like to demonstrate for you some various sit-ups using the kama. The first set of sit-ups, we're going to place our feet as wide as our shoulders with toes up. Remember, during all of these sit-ups, the kamas are very sharp and you must take extra care so as not to cut yourself or injure yourself. The first sit-up, we're going to come straight up, reach out, strike down to the top of the head. Make sure you strike directly in the center and not over your own feet. A bad example would be letting your feet come off the ground for each sit-up. Try to keep your heels down on the ground the whole time. Now for a good example. Another sit-up, sitting up and doing a hooking motion, as if you're hooking behind the neck and pulling in. Third sit-up is a slicing motion, coming up and the cross. This one you need extra care to make sure as you slice, you don't catch your own elbow. Make sure you provide plenty of clearance during the slice. Now we'd like to demonstrate you another type of sit-up that you can do with a partner. Now we're going to do partner sit-ups. As both partners are doing the sit-ups at the same time, it's important that you keep up with each other and try to keep the same pace and tempo. And so you don't injure the bow staff with your partner, it's nice to have some type of protective equipment on the kama themselves. Hey. As the partner thrusts the bow staff towards your throat, we're doing a hooking, blocking motion. This will be explained later on in the various kata. It's an excellent exercise to help develop abdominal muscles and timing. Now I'd like to demonstrate for you 2 different leg exercises using the kama. These leg exercises are not only good as a leg development tool, but they also encompass the same techniques the Shihan Nishiuchi would like to show you later. So you'll get the chance to practice both the techniques and develop your legs. The first one requires squatting down, keeping the back straight, and as you stand up, turning slightly, lifting one leg, doing a blocking motion with the kama. Make sure as you block, you keep the kama far away from your foot so you don't have any injuries. Always keeping your eyes straight ahead. Now I'd like to demonstrate a poor example of this exercise. Some people only want to bend over and stand up. This is bad for your back and not much work for your legs. So keep the back straight, bend all the way down, and then back up each time. Next, I'd like to do a sweeping motion with the kama in a low position. It's coming across and changing sides. It's reaching out for somebody's ankles.
This is how to hold kama. Only one Okinawan weapon which has sharp blade. So when you handle kama, you have to pay special attention. Now how to hold, but before practice any weapons, you have to check safety first. Any loose end, or any splinter, or any cracks. Wood part, if you hit, you can hear if there's any cracks. Now I show you how to hold. Leave 1 inch or so from end, and the little finger has to be more tightest of all. 10 powers. 10 powers is full powers. And the next is 80% of powers. And 60% power for middle fingers, and 20% and 20%. All weapons, when you grab, you follow. Kama is also. Now, this is a normal way to hold kama, and we have a reverse way to hold. Reverse means opposite way. Blade is this way. How to change grips is first from normal to reverse, point finger go over first. And hold 2 fingers when you from reverse to normal grip. Again, point finger go over handle. This is a direct way to change. Another way is go over your thumb. over your thumb. Looks better, more safer, and never bring your blade when you change handle grips toward you, all time to the opponent. So we recommend this type of changing hand. And this you have to practice a lot to be effective. Otherwise, you lose during fight. Now, every time attack, you attack through, never attack just surface. Never attack the surface. And the sickles, you can stab using tip of the sickles, or you can cut. When you're using one hand, the other hand we call hikite, is on the hip. Now, this is a way to hold sickles. Now we have to show you striking point. As I mentioned, kama you can stab, you can cut. Start from stabbing. The top of the head is a very good top of the head. Next, go to temple. Middle section. And also groin. Now next, hooking and cutting is behind the neck. Also, kote, which is forearm. Also, middle section. This is not stabbing, cutting. Behind of your knees. Also, behind the ankles. This is, or sickles, practically you can attack any part of bodies. But this is the one we're going to use in our katas. Now we're going to show you basic hojo-undos. This is how to do attention and get ready position. As soon as you learn this, you're going to learn how to strike. First, attention pose is heel together and toes 60 degrees apart, and hold sickles in your left hand and never go this way, behind, and nice bow. When you get ready, don't look weapons. All the time, I pay attention to the opponent. And bring the front of you, pick up sickles, and blade is outside. And close in. When you open again, step to your left. All the time, 1 foot apart. This we call natural stance or shizentai. Now when you get ready, bring your sickles in front of you and pick up one hand each sickles and blade outside. And bring down, close, and when you open, step to your left. We call one step. One step means all the time 1 foot apart. This is called natural stance or shizentai. in karate terms. Now, when you perform kama techniques, you have to learn a couple more different stances. Before you go to kama techniques, we show you and we'll review. Some people knows how to do it. Review couple stances. The first one is from natural stance to forward stance. We call zenkutsu dachi. One leg bring straight forward. How much straight forward is if you bend your back leg part of the knees all to the floor. Knees and heels have to line up side to side. This is called forward stance. Another stance you need is we call shikodachi hanmi. Shikodachi means sumo wrestler stance. Hanmi means body is 45 degrees against opponent. Now I explain to you what shikodachi means. Shikodachi means step straight to the right, to the side. How much step forward is, again, bend your knee toward the other heel and two fists away. Of course, the toes outside, 30 degrees out. And the body, 45 degrees, but faces opponent. This is called shikodachi hanmi. Another one, we need cat stance. Cat stance is from attention pose, step and half, one step and half, and 1% back leg, body straight. This is cat stance you need. If you know this much, then we are ready to go for next rear action. Now, we like to demonstrate we call hojondo. Hojondo literally means subsidiary exercise. That means basic movement of kama techniques. That consists of 5 different movements. If you practice this forms movement well, you can do kata well, and you can use sickles very well against opponent. Now first attention pose. And a nice bow. Get ready. Koyoi. The first is somebody attacking top of the head. So using right step back, forward stance, block, counter attack, step in, top of the head. This hand, this is attacking hand. This hand is very important. We explain to you with partners how important this hand is. So this doesn't go back to the hikite. Number 2 is somebody attacking your throat. Someone poking. So you hooking block. And counter attack is go behind of your neck and bring it. Hooking block behind of the neck. 3. 8. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Next, opponent is going to attack you, your leg. So you block, counter attack, is step in, hook behind of your knees and knee. Sun. Three. Go. Look. Stretch. Hutch. Cool. Jut. Fourth one, attacking again, knee attack. Somebody attacking legs from inside of legs. So you bring reverse, not this way, reverse. Block it, bring over your head, and reach to behind the ankle and point. Knee. Sun. Block, bring in. Three. Go. Look. Stretch. Hutch. Cool. Jut. If you see with partners, you understand better. Now, number 5, you have to use cat stance, which is neko ashidachi. Number 1 movement is together like a praying mantis, top of the head. Switch both hands. When you cross hand, this leg forward, same side, side to side. Switch to normal and from side stomach. Switch legs. Now, we have to show you with partners. Now, I mentioned in the Hojondo, this bring in techniques, how important I will show you with real applications. Now, Brian is going to attack my head. You block, throw, and the cutting in. This cutting in, so he cannot use much. Then you reach behind or top of the head, or this is very important to the kama techniques. Hey, try one more time. Also, throw same technique. Blocking the same time, you cut in. You can attack groin, behind of knees or ankle. Also, knee attack. Cut in. You can reach. He cannot use much. That's why after you block, don't leave hand here. You bring in. As you approach to the opponent, cross the opponent, bring in, apply. Now, we like to demonstrate with partners. As earlier I mentioned it, after you block, it's bringing in techniques, how important. the temporary, we're going to immobilize opponent movement. First to show you throw, top of the head, block, and actually cutting in. And you can reach behind the head or top of the head or kote or starting chest or groins, behind the knees or behind of the ankle. Any counterattack you wish, you can do. This time I show you normal speed. Yeah! You can cut. Sometimes upon attack the throat, you can use the same techniques. Also upon attack knees. Now, we would like to demonstrate Hojondo Bunkai. Hojondo means, as I mentioned before, subsidiary exercise. One step to kata, which is forms. Bunkai means analyzing movement, how actually apply. Number one, as I did before, blocking top of the head and top of the head counterattack. Block, move to the side, step in, top of the head. When you attack, use kiai, which is karate or weapons yell all the time. Now timing and the distance is important. If distance is too far away, and he's not going to reach, I don't have to block. You don't have to step in and block. You don't need to. If opponent partner, the weapon is not reaching you, but if you're too close, this is also no good. You might hit block by hand. So distance we call mawai, that is very important. Now timing. If I'm ready to block upper block before he starts even striking, then he might change his mind might poke or different part of body he might attack. So you wait until last minute and step. This is number one. Again, top of the head. Yeah! Counterattack, move to the side, counterattack, top of the head. Next, number two. Hojondo number two is throw attack. So hooking, hook block, and reach behind the neck and bring in. Yeah! One more time. Yeah! Number three is he's going to attack my knees. So you step. If you step, maybe you be avoided. But to make sure, you might still tip of the ball might reach your leg. So make sure you're going to block. And step one, step forward and then behind of your knees. Yeah! Hey! Yeah! Hey! Number four is this time partner or opponent is going to attack from inside knees. So you keep reverse, and bring a little bit up, go under ball and reach to the behind of an ankle. The people who use sickles has a very strong hip, leg muscles, and they are very favored to go down, under, more than hit up. That's this kind of technique was created. Yeah! Say. Yeah! Say. Now, don't try to block, that's okay. Not this way. If he has muscles, I'm not able to. So just hold up a little bit and go under. This is the kind of feeling when you practice. Never use muscle, but against muscle, use your techniques. Go under. That is very important. Yeah! Hey, one more time. Yeah! Hey! Kobu 二丁我慢。Now, show you normal speed. コブ二丁我慢。 This time, I would like to explain more detail about kata called Kobu Nichou Gamma. Nichou means two gammas. Kama changes to gamma when you count, instead of using commas, plurals. The name of kata is Kobu Nichou Gamma. Before you perform, all the time repeat the name of katas. Kobu Nichou Gamma. A nice bow, holding kama to your right hand, both braiding behind. Bring the front, as I told you, braid to the side and close and bring to get ready. They call natural stance. Now turn your head to your left first and block. Someone's attacking your top of the head. Stepping to right, big block, and step in, top of the head. The left hand is holding opponent kote, which is the forearm areas. Turn your head, another attack coming, top of the head. So big circular block, and as you step, counter attack to top your head, opponent head. And the right hand is holding kote, forearm area of opponent. From shomen, which is front, somebody attacking side of your neck. Change positions, hooking block. This is upper block. Hooking block, cut in. Bring opponent in, same time, you step behind over your neck. This time you have to have a nice forward stance. And this motion, repeat 3 times. Second one. Third. Every time you block, step, we call tai sabaki. Step in, bring it. Don't forget this hand. Don't leave after you block. Don't leave here. This is no good. After you block, cutting in, bring in, and you reach same time. Another attacker is coming from your left side. All of a sudden, you are not going to block by going down. So first crossing step, and all of a sudden go down, avoid, and attack. Left hand is ankle, right hand is opposite. Left hand is knees, right hand ankle. Opponent avoid those attacks, and again attacking top of the head, which is open. So you block and you move your body to the side and reach to ankle. Same manners to the other side. Don't squat to start with. If you start with, then opponent might change their strategy. So as if you're going straight forward, and all of a sudden, then top of the head block, big, move your body, shift to the other side, to avoid being hit, reach to the ankle, and this time here, change grips to reverse grips. Ready for fight, called kamae. When you block, step in, we call yoriashi. Yoriashi is sliding step, yoriashi. Stay there. Leave this block, and one step in, and bring chest, bring up, reverse, rhino wake. Opponent going back, you switch to normal, and follow to top of the head. Turn to 90 degrees, angle, sliding in, reverse, change grips, top of the head attack. Switch left hand to normal, fighting pose. Opponent is going to come attack to your leg, right leg, knees from outside. So you block. When you block, make sure your hikite, which is the other hand, is on the hip. and cut in. Step in, reach behind your knees. And second one, same blocks, similar blocks, but this time going to chest, starting. Instead of reaching to behind your knees, chest. Make sure this hand pull in. Third, similar practice coming. You block again, cut opponent weapons in by sickles. Bring opponent in and reach ankle and cut in. Face this direction. Opponents coming in before opponent weapons reach to your body. You're attacking first by angle slicing. Here you miss. Step in, big step. Try again. Again you miss. Big step to head. This is actually not attack. Faking. Let him block. And now rear attacker is going to squirt. Kosadachi. Kosadachi is crossing stance. $90 turn to the right. Similar thing, similar movement. Sliding step. Another step and sliding step. And fake to the top of the head, not this way, center. And kosadachi, the ribs. And that's the end of the kata. When you bring back to the attention pose, since you step to your left, bring left leg to right. And nice bow. Now, show you no more speed. Kobu, nichou gaman. This time I'd like to show you Kobu, Nichogama, Bunkai. Bunkai means analyzing. Every time you do analyzing or bunkai, you need partner. When you do bunkai special with kama, you have to have a safety tip. You don't want to cut or injure your partner every time you practice bunkai. Now first, show you section by section. The partner is going to attack my head, so you block, step back, and step in, counterattack. Same time, my left hand is cutting in his kote to immobilize his weapons. Go through one more time. A normal speed. Yeah! Yeet! Go the other side. Other side is just different hands. So once we show you slow motion and a normal speed. Make sure don't forget this kote. Without kote, he might use the other end to hit my face or counterattack. Opponent is going to attack tsuki, which is poking through my throat. I'm hooking block, reach behind the neck, pull in. This time cut in, so opponent is not going to be able to counterattack. One more slow motion. Hooking block. Wait, normal speed. Yeah! See? Wait, this time switch hand. Once slow motion and normal speed. Hooking block again. Reach behind the neck. Many times you make mistake, this kind of mistake. This is good. You didn't hook enough. Hitting as if straight and bring in. Big motion, reach behind the neck. Normal speed. Yeah! Yeet! All the time, cut in. Opponent is going to come from left side of you, so kamae. Kamae means a fighting pose. And we are facing each other. All of a sudden, opponent is going to start attacking. So before he reach my head, I'm going to squat, going to attack his one hand, left hand is ankle. The other hand, knees, the other hand is ankle. But he stepped back and counterattack to my head, open part. So I'm going to block, step side, reach the ankle, and I show again, slow motion. Hey, normal speed. Hey, the other side, this time different hand. Once slow motions and normal speed. See. 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 This time, both reverse grip and the opponent is going to attack your head. So you block, step in, use elbow, break, cut in, and bring reverse. Opponent is going to stepping back, follow, top of the head. Right, slow motion again. Normal speed. Different hand, same thing. First, no regular slow motion. This time, different hand. Here, come. Step. This time, next sections. Opponent is going to attack outside of my knees. You block, step in, hook behind of your knees. This is a very similar one, but different way to attack. Opponent is attacking this time my left hand outside, block same manners, and going to chest, stabbing. Not cutting, just stabbing. So right here. This time, same thing, attacking knees, block, but this time instead of behind the knees or chest, the third attack going to ankle. Opponent is going to attack before he reach, give first shot, and he's stepping back, follow another shot. Before he starts chance to counterattack, you attack top of the head first. He blocks, squat, attack both ribs. This time different. Hand. So. Normal speed. I like to explain to you why we wear black top and white pants. Okinawa Kobudo Association USA, we believe martial art you practice or about you're going to practice without any weapons is in. I hope you know in and yo, you haven't seen this kind of symbols, black and white. Without weapons is white part. And weapons, using any ancient weapon, is a black part. We believe empty and simple weapons is both wheels of the wagon. Only one wheel, wagon will not run smoothly. So finish up your martial art training. You have to learn both empty hand and simple weapons. So that reason, yin and yang, or Japanese call, or Okinawan call, yin yo. That's the symbol of our Kobudo organizations. Top is black and white. Now, thank you very much for watching Okinawan traditional kama tape. I know you enjoy it, but when you practice, especially be careful. You don't hurt yourself or our partners. Now, I'd like to hear from you, and Okinawa Kobudo Association USA is very happy to share techniques we have. Please write or call showing an end of this tape. Thank you very much again.